So there was a shipping label that was shown, okay? And
It's
so
your
everyone
fault.
thought, wow, this confirms that his coffee's drop shipped.
It
Which,
does.
by the way, if it was, no big deal.
We're the real deal. We just bought a new machine, by the way. Should I tell you guys? Should I have an
They
exclusive
just
release for you
bought the
guys?
new machine.
My biggest lie that's been exposed by...
Yeah, it has been.
It has been.
It has been exposed.
Beyond a shadow
It was
of
a
doubt.
massive lie. Yeah.
White labeling is not necessarily a bad thing. And people say, but you were raising money to put your own K-Cup machine together. You were going to get your equipment.
Not only
You're right.
were you raising money for
We
it,
did raise
but you
money for
claimed that you purchased it.
When
The
you do a
projection.
long 2-hour stream reaction to this video, there's going to be a lot of people in your audience that see that too.
Now we're getting into...
Okay, so we're getting into his vlog. So we're actually going to go... Yeah, okay. So we're going to reverse the order there. I don't know why it's fucked up. Okay.
Beep.
Okay, so we're starting off. This is the... okay, hold on here. So this is the date of this video. This is a very important piece of evidence in the presentation that we're about to do. Because Quartering is now claiming he never said that he purchased a K-Cup machine. He never said that he roasts his own coffee. He's making all of these insane claims, and we're going to demolish them all one by one. Because this vlog that he's done is just a complete rewrite of reality. It's completely delusional. And so before we get into it, I just want to establish to all of you that you're not crazy and that all of this stuff happens. So this is March 20th of 2025. It's called Woke Leftists Just Screwed Me Over and All My Staff. And in this video, Quartering is going to let us know about the vertical integration of his company. He's going to let us know about the $80,000 K-Cup machine that he purchased. He's going to let us know that he's in massive amounts of debt. He has to sell his NES and Neo Geo collection. We've all seen this video before, if you've been here long enough. But when you put it in the context of the video he released today, it's just shocking because Jeremy really believes that he can contradict his own video statements, him on tape earlier, and say that he never said this stuff and that he can rewrite reality in real time, okay? So let's go to this video, and we're going to continue to present even more supplemental evidence of Jer's lies and contradictions. So let's start this video.
Let's do it.
What's wrong, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I wasn't sure I was going to go public about this, but it appears I have to now. Many of you know
He has to.
I've got a lot of irons in the fire. You've heard me say, "Hey, I've got my Mega Mixology cookbook to help fund the new studio." Obviously, it's a meme, but you all know I have my coffee company. Well, the coffee company has also been expanding to take on Amazon to try and
he's taking on Amazon. He's trying to compete with the coffee on Amazon. Okay, just so that people understand, like, the lofty delusional dreams that he's promising here. Okay.
More with bigger names, and to hopefully by the end of the year be on the grocery shelves. And for the past 3 years, I've prided Coffee Brand Coffee on remaining completely apolitical. And that's literally why I called it that. Some people think the name is goofy. I get that. But it would have been easier for me to sell Liberal Tears coffee or something like that. But I want my coffee to be on.
He has said that line probably
So
10,000 times.
May
As well just call it Liberal Tears if you're going to mention it about 1 million times.
Coffee shelves one day. There's a big difference between what I do and what most everyone else does. I don't drop ship my coffee. We roast our own special blends. We hand flavor our beans.
So there it is. He roasts his own coffee. He hand flavors the beans. Yes, his own special blends. Okay. It gets worse and worse, though, as time goes on.
Okay.
So let's just continue.
We pack our orders. We ship our orders.
There it is. He claims that he packs the orders. He ships the orders. Now, none of that is true. Java Taza packs the orders, ships the orders to Amazon, and Amazon now fulfills them. But you could say, maybe at the time he was fulfilling it. Fine. Okay, sure.
Handle our customer service. We are not a drop ship outlet. We're a real coffee company.
There it is. They're not a drop ship
Bullshit.
outlet. They're a real coffee company, and we're going to continue on.
I'm a real boy.
I made that investment with the plan of having something that could grow. Well, we've never been at our most vulnerable, but right now we're stocking up for Mother's Day, which is an important time of year for us because we do so well for Mother's Day gift boxes. And we're trying to compete on Amazon. And I'm trying to build a new office. All of these things have stretched basically
the office was never built. He scammed that. Never actually built the new studio that he promised. Just to remind everybody.
What was the new office supposed to be? A separate building or a separate room?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like its own studio. It never happened. He never built
like
it was supposed to be like a Tim
or whatever.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Tim Pool style studio. He lied.
Absolute max. It was fine. You probably saw I was selling my Neo Geo collection. I'm selling my
Wow.
Now
Nintendo
just think
collection.
about the phrasing here. You probably saw I'm selling my Neo Geo.
No, wait. Or did he say you saw I'm probably
new office? All of these things have stretched basically me to the absolute max.
Oh, you're right.
It was fine. You probably saw I was selling my Neo Geo collection.
Yeah, you probably saw.
Where would we have seen that? Like, was he tweeting that he was having to do this or whatever?
I'm selling my Nintendo collection.
Which, by the way, this was a lie. Like, he kept the Nintendo collection until this year when he sold it. Yeah.
All this
and the Neo Geo.
Yeah.
Stuff to help fund this stuff. And it's because I believe in the things that I'm doing. But now we hit a roadblock that I need to try and reach out and give you an understanding of why I could use some help. I can't confirm this for sure, but right now with Coffee Brand Coffee, we are basically completely vertically integrated.
There's pause.
Oh no!
So when you say
basically is what his fucking
we're
argument.
almost completely vertically integrated. Now, for this coffee company to be vertically integrated, it would mean he owns a plantation somewhere in the world, in Colombia, that then he sources the beans from his own plantation to his own coffee factory, where he has roasting equipment and roasts the beans. But then he also has his own packaging factory where he, makes all the packaging and packages everything. And then he also has his own fulfillment and distribution where everything gets mailed out to people. That's what a truly vertically integrated coffee company would look like. Now, he never mentioned like a coffee plantation that he owned, right? But the implication here is pretty strong that he has a coffee factory, his own factory, with his own roasting facility. And hence why he needs to purchase the K-Cup machine and go into debt for it. And then why you have to buy the Mother's Day gift box because we need this K-Cup machine. No? Like, am I crazy?
No, that's literally what it is. That's literally what it is.
We roast our stuff. We pack our stuff.
We roast our stuff. We pack our stuff. We print our own bags.
He's a scammer. This is a scam.
He says we print our own bags. Now, he will use that as like a joke. Like people think that it's an own that I don't print my own bags, as though it's a crazy idea. But here he claims that he prints his own bags and bags his own shit. That's what he's claiming here. Okay?
Things like that. The only thing that we were reliant on anyone else for was some of the boxes for
so this is the thing. The only thing they're reliant on anybody else for, that they have any outside help for, and this was last year, is the K-Cup boxes. That's what he's saying. Okay? That's what he's saying.
Okay.
K-Cups and some of the procedures around
I remember this. Yeah.
It's our coffee, but we had someone else helping, put these boxes together so we could do all that.
It doesn't even really make sense when you think about it. So he's roasting hundreds of pounds of coffee and then paying the shipping costs to move hundreds of pounds of coffee to some guy to pack it in K-Cups.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then ship it back, and then he fulfills it. It doesn't really even make sense even then that this is how it was done.
When we saw this, I remember us questioning this and being like, wait, you're shipping the coffee to another guy to read? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That person, I don't know this for sure, but I suspect it, saw my YouTube channel and didn't like my politics. And
so he's saying
victim
that
shit.
So he's suspecting, he has no idea that this is true, but what he's claiming is that his K-Cup partner saw his YouTube channel, was disgusted by his politics, and then canceled Jer's K-Cup order. So therefore, he needs to have a K-Cup machine so this can never happen again, right? So it's a desperate need. The business needs this, okay? Let's continue.
Ready?
While we have a 20,000 K-Cup order, basically decided to tell us, to pound sand, or I don't know what's going on. We haven't heard anything back. This is absolutely crippling. I'm already so overextended with Coffee Brand Coffee. I feel like they knew this was the time that they could really cause maximum damage.
How would they know that?
What is the solution? Well, it's to buy about $80,000 in equipment.
Okay.
And
so the solution is to buy $80,000 in equipment. Okay. Just keep that in mind. Let's continue.
I didn't know what else to do. I can't miss Mother's Day. It's our biggest sale of the year. And so I said, okay, fine. Put it on my credit card. We're going to just figure it out.
So he says he put it on his credit card. So he's saying he bought the machine for $80,000 already. Okay. Now, what's crazy is we're going to go back in time later, but before this 2025 date, and we're going to see in 2022, 2023, and 2024, he already claimed back then, over the course of all of those years, to already owning the K-Cup machine. He had already been claiming that he had this piece of machinery for 3 years prior to this point, and now in this video, claims that he purchased the machine on his credit card for $80,000. Today, he now claims that he never, ever purchased the machine and that it was always fulfilled through a third party. Always. And that he always claimed that. This is the level of lies that we're dealing with. You're going to see it for yourself.
And that's a lot of dimp to put on your credit card. And but we're going to save Mother's Day, and we're going to bring this last piece of the puzzle in-house. We're even getting a machine to make our own coffee scrub for the ladies.
So they're saying this is, so by the way, just listen to what he just said. This is the last piece that we're bringing in-house, implying he already owns a factory for the coffee where it's roasted. He already owns that. He already owns a way to make his own packaging. He already has his own fulfillment center with workers there. And the implication is also, although he doesn't say this, that he has his own plantation in Colombia or somewhere, right? Because it's vertically integrated. When you make that claim, that's what that means. Okay. So it's just crazy to me that now the entire story has changed. Just now.
This is slimy. Now knowing the actual truth today, this is actual slimy scam.
And he's talking about the coffee scrub, and he's going to buy a machine to make this coffee scrub. That never happened.
Return the money, Jer. Return the money.
Want to, do it for skincare, but anyway.
By the way, he said he put all these equipment pieces on his credit card, but nothing went on his credit card except for his Rolex watches from the pocket.
His RC car track, his Cybertruck. Yeah,
he's a piece of everybody. And now you're threatening to sue everyone? Get fucked, you bum.
That's what he's doing, by the way. And I dare him because we have the receipts. We have the receipts about his lies on this.
Literally.
Legion of receipts. The truth is literally with us. The truth is not with him. He is a liar. And it's insane to think that he can get away with these lies when he's on videotape, contradicting himself so many times.
To help pay for it, we've done this one other time before. And what I did was I put together this very cool Founders Vault Pack.
Freeze-dried strawberries.
So here's the grift. Well, he's going to say you can't find these freeze-dried strawberries anywhere else.
Oh my God.
There's only 1,000 of them, and 200 of them are already gone from my live stream earlier today. It includes our freeze-dried strawberry.
I don't even believe that he sold 200 in one show. Get the fuck out of here. What do you think you are?
Which are not available anywhere else and will never be available as far as
you hear that? His freeze-dried strawberries are available nowhere else. Like, because nobody wants freeze-dried strawberries. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Anywhere else. You will also be the very first person to get our exclusive spring.
Wait. Who sells freeze-dried strawberries with coffee? Don't you have it with
we got to get through this. This is
flavors.
A very long
tangerine,
presentation.
which trust me is delicious, and cherry cordial, which is also really good. You also get a founder's coin and a signed, numbered thank you card from me specifically. I'm be signing them every night for the next 2 weeks. Plus, you get a free gift. If I sell out of these, we can afford the machine, and this could never happen again. Many people
this
probably
could never
noticed,
happen
hey,
again.
Stock
he needed the machine, so this would never
it's
happen again. So he needs you to buy this, or the business will fail. Okay?
But if I can convince you to give our coffee a try, which I tell you all the time, I think is the best out there. If you try our spring flavors, you're going to get it before anyone else. You're going to absolutely love it. And you're going to help stick it to this stupid company that has screwed me over.
This is a fantasy, by the way.
Keep me out of
yapping.
Hopefully out of
you hear this? Bring it back. 5 seconds.
Keep me out of hopefully out of debtor's jail or whatever.
So what he's saying is the situation is so serious. He's in so much debt in order to purchase this equipment that he's already purchased, by the way. He claims to have already purchased it on his card, that he may be thrown in debtor's prison unless you give him your money for this founder's set, which is a total scam. It's the value is not there for this. Okay, so that's how serious he's making it out to be. Now, mind you, there is no debtor's prison in the United States at this point in time, but don't let that get in the way of Jer's grift.
Ever. And if you don't like coffee, I still have my Mega Mixology cookbook, which I'll link in the description down below. It's a pre-order that will be shipping around the end of April. It's hilarious. We already have almost 50 recipes
it is
done.
Not hilarious.
They're like different memes of like cocktails, mocktails, coffee, tea drinks, summer drinks, fall drinks. But it's all got like,
I know. He was never MAGA, though,
sense of humor. And the tailgates for Trump, I put back on sale too to try and put money together. I just know, and if you don't, if you don't like,
supposedly a multi-millionaire, but he's having to try and put money together by like these low-level grifts, like selling.
He's literally lying. This is like literally
this is
to
all,
steal money.
It's all lies. Like this is insane. It's all under the false pretense that he's already purchased this machine that he now admits he never purchased.
And he sold things, and he's in debtor's jail. Like, what the fuck?
Flavored coffee. We have tea. We have regular coffee. Our blueberry cobbler is really good. Our silky ultra dark roast is really good. Our 004 is good. Our Ethiopian's good. We have something for you. And so I'm hoping today you'll give Coffee Brand Coffee a chance, or you'll pick up a cookbook to help me get out in front of this a little bit. I know once we get this equipment in the office, there's nothing stopping Coffee Brand Coffee from being in the grocery stores.
The office.
Maybe as soon as the end of this year.
He's going to purchase this piece of equipment to be in the office, his office, okay? Why would you purchase this piece of equipment to put it in somebody else's space? Like, there's no proof, by the way, that this office or space has ever actually existed. It's always either been the Mill Creek facility or this Java Taza facility. But this is what he was representing, was that he had his own roasting facility.
Hopefully by next year, and in convenience stores and things like that. We really are at an inflection point.
There it is, by the way.
Companies...
So he just said by the end of that year, it was going to be in grocery and convenience stores, which was a lie. By the end of 2025, it was in no retail settings at all. Another lie.
Would take on investors.
I've got $300,000. Just keep listening. Keep
almost
listening.
Floating right now in debt.
He's got $300,000 in debt floating.
Yeah.
So that's the amount of his home equity loan. But the question is, what did he spend the home equity loan money on? If he didn't spend it on equipment for his coffee company, was it all on inventory for this Mother's Day sale?
There's no way.
Holy
There's no
fuck.
way. No, he has vices, which is gambling and buying things. And he took the money to buy shit, in my opinion, allegedly. And by alleged, I mean 99%
by the
sure.
way, you notice he said there were no investors. But earlier last week, he told us that he does have partners and investors in the business, and he had to buy them out in order to get into Walmart. Yet another lie and inconsistency in the story revealed. It's truly twisted. And when somebody really does put together a well-edited compilation of all the contradictions and all the lies, what the fuck is he going to do then? The only thing stopping it is just somebody putting it together. But like, we're going to put together a lot of the pieces where somebody could do it themselves. Return of the Mac and Cheese, as we speak right now, has just put together an incredible effort post that I'm scavenging live to show you guys even more of Jer's lies that came out from today's vlog, which is one of the craziest videos ever once you see all of this context.
Because of the huge stock up for Mother's Day, now I got to buy this machine I wasn't planning on buying. And but if we come out the other side of this, we will be fully stocked on Amazon. We'll be fully stocked on our website. We'll be fully vertically integrated. So we'll be able to lower prices and lower costs.
Yeah. So that can only be the case if you own the supply chain completely, from coffee to fulfillment, from picking the beans to fulfillment. That's what he's trying to claim here. This is not, we have a partner facility that makes our coffee for us and then ships it to Amazon and then ships it to you. That's not what he's representing here. It's so disingenuous for him to claim that, man.
So much. We handle our own customer service, by the way. Maggie works full-time.
No longer. She's fired.
Customer service for our company.
She might have.
I take this
now
seriously.
You're the entire customer service department by your own admission.
You know, I don't know why this guy did this, why this is happening now. It's literally the worst possible time with Mother's Day only 2 months away. Like, our Mother's Day gift boxes keep us for the whole year. And if I don't buy this machine, you know, get this stuff handled, get this equipment handled, or, you know, we're going to miss that.
Imagine lying like
I just can't do it. I can't, you know, I could find somebody else to make the boxes, but they're still going to be 5 or 6 weeks out. And then I could still run into the same problem later. So I think this is basically the last piece. We're actually moving into a new building where I'm going to make a storefront.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Hear this? That year, 2025, he was going to move into a new facility with his roasting equipment and everything and open a storefront. Like, he's going to have his own physical coffee brand coffee store. None of this ever materialized. This was all lies. These are all broken promises. This is a shameful grift. And he'll pretend like there's no there. That's what he keeps saying. There's no there. Well, this is the there, Jer, you dumb fuck. This is a brutal, shameless grift, what this is.
People can walk in and get the coffee, which I think would be really awesome. That should be open later this year. And I have no interest in opening up coffee shops, but maybe a couple of pop-up shops where it's available would be cool.
None of this ever took place.
But I am reaching out, hoping, asking for you to pick up this pre-order Founders Vault Pack. I'll be signing everything all night tonight. And if you don't like flavored coffee, you can just go to shop and you can go to coffee or K-Cups. And we have all of our, you know, double calf. We have decaf. We still have some gingerbread coffee available. That's 50% off right now. We have our cold brew coffees.
It's the same gingerbread since 2025. Yes. It's the same coffee.
We have everything in K-Cup form, strawberries and cream, blueberry cobbler, all this stuff. We have something for everyone on coffeebrandcoffee.com. And I'm hoping you can help me stick it to this guy and just no more relying on anyone else.
This is the thing. He says no more relying on anybody else. He's created this us versus them mentality out of this random guy that he won't name who it is or who the company is or the supplier, but he's created this I'm under attack narrative out of thin air and is then saying, once I get this money, guys, from you buying this found, I'm going to have all the equipment in-house and I'll be able to, you know, blow up massive. It was all lies. It was all lies.
Lesson learned. Hopefully, I mean, this will cover a chunk of it, a nice chunk of it. And, you know, once Mother's Day comes around, I'll be able to pay off all the rest of it. Or if we sell a bunch of Trump books, but those are supposed to be for the studio. So literally the worst time imaginable to have this happen. And you guys have all been so helpful and thoughtful and supportive with all my various endeavors over the years. Some of them worked, some of them didn't work. but the coffee company is working.
Most of them didn't work.
I'm not
I don't know if
taking
any of
on
them
any
worked.
investors. We want to do this ourselves, but I can't.
But
do
by
it
the way,
without
he
your
says
help.
this in March
And,
of 2025. He doesn't want to have any investors or partners. So did the partners join the business in the last year, and then you bought them out in the last month? Or was this a lie at the time? Or are you lying now and you never had any partners and that's your excuse for why you couldn't get into Walmart? But this is another blatant contradiction. It is. Continue.
I'm gonna be real. I don't believe anything he fucking says.
No,
anything.
you can't believe anything.
Nothing.
Like, it's pathological lies. And that's why he'll never launch the lawsuit, because then people will get to the truth about the coffee company. Well, this is the reality.
You already have the truth from all these fucking lies.
Yes.
Sincerely hope you'll consider picking up this Founders
Fucking
Pack, which will
scam
link in the
artist
description. Or if you just go to coffeebrandcoffee.com, it's right on the homepage. Or picking up something. Support small business. We really, we're about a dozen employees.
A dozen.
And we really care. We care about you. We care about our coffee. We
A
care about our
dozen
organic
people
teas.
do not
care.
hold up the fucking fort, bro. That's a lie right there.
If you're not a coffee person, we have organic teas available. We have something for you. And then remember us around Mother's Day. All of our gift boxes will be available on Amazon, so you can get them free next day shipped. Making less money, but it's about expanding the reach of us. I'm taking this very seriously, and we've come so far exclusively because of all of you. And I wanted to reach out one more time and see. We've got about 800 of these Founders Packs left, and that's it. Please pick one up today. And if you don't like the flavored coffee, then there's a bunch of other stuff you can get. Although I highly recommend this. Maggie and I and my wife worked very, very hard dialing this flavor in. Multiple iterations. The freeze-dried strawberries are ridiculous.
But it's like, we know that's bullshit. So him just saying
freeze-dried strawberries are ridiculous.
Multiple iterations.
Yeah.
It's so
like, come on, man. Come on. It's bullshit. It's white labeled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple
iterations.
Too. And they'll all be signed, numbered, and they're going to ship in early April. So it's only a couple weeks and you'll have it. And you'll get it before anyone else, our new spring flavors, which are ridiculously good. Thanks so much for always being there for me.
Man.
If you don't like coffee, you can pick up the Mega Mixology book.
Okay. Let's just go to the next exhibit we're going to introduce into evidence. Now, for whatever reason, I was on pretty short notice where I couldn't find the actual walkthrough tour of Jer's supposed coffee factory. But I just want to show you guys, this is what he was claiming, okay? Look at this. This is his roasting facility with allegedly his employees in coffee brand coffee shirts, okay? The implication is that he's doing everything in-house. Now, you're going to see within even this video, the whole lie crumble, okay? Because this is a detractor exposing it.
Video Coffee Brand Coffee HQ. Right, visited Coffee Brand Coffee HQ. More to come. Like, your HQ, like, and this is not even it.
That's the Mill Creek facility. You can see those are the Mill Creek machines that match up with the video with the supposed coffee brand coffee employee. Let's continue. Roaster at Mill Creek is the employee wearing Jer's shirt.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my
the head
God.
roaster of Mill Creek is that same guy.
Yo!
Just with the longer
I've never
haircut.
seen this.
Label to this particular coffee shop's Instagram page to try and get the word from the woke's mouth. All right, I've got to get something off my chest. Black History Month is dumb. International Men's Day,
nailed
dumb. It. International Women's Day, dumb. Gay Pride Month, dumb. It's all a way for companies to sell you.
He's put on
shit.
a lot of weight since
he has.
ball
Holy
deodorant,
fuck. It's not even the
but
same person.
I'm using it every day now. And I have plenty of gay friends who
Mark that down, folks.
Mark that down. That's important. This is such a petty edit, by the way. This is what they're doing here. I think it's jokes.
who agree with me. Also, I have 2 dads. I'll have you know I have 2 dads. One of my dads is black and gay. I have 3 dads. Does your dad know you tell the internet he has 2 gay black boyfriends to win Twitter arguments? What do you mean? That's the truth.
No!
I'm just supporting my dad.
His
He
dad's
does say
gay!
that. He
Dude,
did
can you
say
tell
that
us
a
more
lot.
about growing up with 3 gay dads? Well, growing up was about as normal as anyone else. And
He's always
If
yeah,
I-
I mean, I have a day job still. I want clarification.
He says, "Oh, way too much."
There's 2 black dads. Look, my family is not, a public character.
Every clip
Public
is
TV.
getting lower and lower in
I think
volume.
it's weird that,
I
that
know.
people would want to have access to my private family details.
But you put it out there, Jeremy. This
So,
is like
yeah,
a common
I bought a coffee
recurring
company.
thing. He bought a coffee company. Okay.
I have big plans. I understand a company wanting to remain apolitical, especially if you're selling coffees, cocos, and teas,
Oh my
which is
God.
why coffee
Jer.
brand coffee does not have any political stances. You're never going to get,
He really
totally get
thought
some-
he was not going to get caught doing this.
So, by the way, it has no political affiliation, but there's a promo code #Keffel's Groom.
what?
Right, but the coffee company isn't political at all. You just have
Wow.
promo code Keffel's Grooms. Okay, yeah. It's not
leftist
political.
cheers by buying my coffee, because to me that's still politicizing it. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you know I've spent the better part of the last 5 years covering companies who have gotten woke and eventually
Oh,
gotten broke.
Mill Creek's woke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Companies give
so
my coffee
if
a
we go to
try.
the next
Let me know.
slide, because Jeremy is going to, tell us that he never bought the K-Cup machine. But if you go into the Jerilizer and just search for K-Cup machine, you can see here back in September of 2022, he says, got my K-Cup machine on the way. Then a few days earlier, he says, I bought my own K-Cup machine. There again, he says in July, buying a K-Cup machine, it's like the cost of a Subaru. So that was 3 years before the clip that we just watched of 2025, where he's saying he's buying the K-Cup machine for 80 grand. So he apparently, according to his claims, already had this equipment in 2022. But if we go to the next slide, we can see him claiming this stuff again throughout the years. Here it is. In December of that same year, he bought a $50,000 K-Cup machine. A few months ago, I bought my own K-Cup machine. Now, what's funny about this is these videos have all been deleted.
Ooh.
He deleted all of these videos. So unless somebody has already archived these particular videos, which I went in the limited amount of time I had between the vlog dropping and the show tonight. So I tried to down, and they're all gone. So this is the thumbnail, by the way, he did for this video. Before we get into that, honestly, Andy, I'm just going to have you straight up go to Return of the Mac and Cheese post on Kiwi Farms.
Okay, cool.
Because I sent you it all individually, but I'm just going to send you the link to it.
Yeah.
Let's go directly to the website and just go straight from this post, breaking it down. And then we're going to get into this vlog. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Here, right?
So, yeah, let's start right there. So he looked up Roast Our Own in the Jerilizer. And we can see here that there are 155 results ranging from last month to 4 years ago, where he talks about owning his own roaster, his own facility. We roast our own beans, etc. There are examples from 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025, and 2026 for that matter, where this is the case. Okay? Look at this. Examples include
here.
right here in the United States, we roast our own beans. We fulfill our own orders, roast our own beans. We roast our own coffee. We are not drop ship garbage. We roast our own coffee. You know, we roast our own. These are hundreds of lies that he now claims he never told. Let's scroll down. Okay. Let's continue. So Jer straight up lied about buying the K-Cup machine in May. In this clip, he says up front, he bought the K-Cup machine.
I've heard that 30% margin is about what the minimum required to stay above water. Yeah. Well, right now I'm in the growth phase. So I'm trying to, like, you know, get out there, get a lot of people on subscriptions, and then work on my costs. So I talked about yesterday how I bought a K-Cup machine.
He already bought it.
Lower my cost by $1 per box.
There it is. There's what right there.
There it is.
That's like right back in my pocket. And I sell like 5,000 boxes a month.
And he deleted this
sometimes
video.
10,000 boxes a month. So, like, you know, that's right back to the bottom of
like a live stream.
Right back to the bottom line.
Okay, here's another one where
Dashboard Nomad says, Jeremy, next step is to sell a private label and look for savings in the production process. I'm working on savings in the production process right now by buying my own equipment. Like, I had people, you know, I was using an outside vendor to put my coffee into K-Cups. I think I can cut like $1.50 a box with our own K-Cup machine, and stuff like that. I tried white labeling. I won't name the creators.
He tried white labeling. So that's an admission right there that at one point it definitively was white labeled and dropship. Okay. So when Jeremy's trying to sue people for saying, oh, you can't say my coffee was ever white labeled, there he is admitting he tried white labeling.
Fuck you.
So Jared's whole lawsuit against Yellow Flash, Camelot, it just goes out the window. I'm gonna be honest. This guy is caught red fucking handed. He's when you guys watch this vlog after having just watched all that you just watched, it's gonna blow your fucking mind. And I know it's a bit dry going through this over and over and over again, but it has to be done because he's gaslighting to an insane degree. Let's continue.
A lot of creators, I've made their coffee for them, and they suck ass at selling it.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Head on over to coffeebrandcoffee.com right now and using promo code 10 off. All I ask is you give us a try. I'm that confident in our product. This isn't some drop ship thing. I'm deeply involved in all of the flavors, all of the picks, all the beans, everything, you know, what we pick for Roaster's Choice every month. That's all me.
Okay.
So this isn't some, like, you know, not to dump on other YouTubers, coffee brands, but this is like, you know, we own the roasters. We have our master roaster.
We own the roaster. They have a master roaster. Okay.
What a actual lying sack of shit.
Yeah, all this stuff. So, like,
no, it's beyond pathological.
We have something
beyond.
for everyone. Maybe it makes a makes a good gift.
Make gif. Make giphy.
Okay, finally, I think we have one more clip here.
This is my brand. And by the way, it's not some drop ship garbage like everyone else sells. We roast our own stuff, ultra small batch. I promise you right now, people in chat who buy from me are telling you the same thing. People who buy my coffee will agree with me. They're going to say that it's the freshest stuff out there. Yes, it's not the cheapest stuff out there, but I'm a small business.
See,
we've been in business for 2 years.
This is how he justifies the insane prices, right? Because obviously he has to jack up his prices because it's white labeled garbage.
Yeah.
It's drop ship bullshit. So in order to make a profit, he has to sell it at way high prices. But how he justifies that high price to use, oh, I'm roasting it myself. We have the master roaster.
I'm a small guy.
I'm involved in every step of the process. Yeah.
Yeah, I need help, you know, help a local man.
Now we have almost, I don't know, a dozen full-time
Sure, thank you for the sub.
employees. We're the real deal. We just bought a new machine, by the way. Should I tell you guys? Should I have an exclusive release for you guys?
They just bought the new machine.
We bought
How the fuck? Okay.
machine
How the fuck
so that I can finally make you sample
away with
this. This has been one of the most highly requested items. Like, I want to buy a 5-pack of different flavors. Now I'm going to be able to do that for you. And I'm looking into making an advent calendar. Say what? Say what again?
The advent
Ain't nobody else with their whack-ass dropship coffee doing that. I'm investing. We own our...
Wait, he's calling out other YouTubers, by the way?
What does he say?
Our own stuff. You know, we buy our own machinery.
They own their own
because
stuff.
I want this to be a
They bought their own machinery.
How he could say that
own
while knowing it's a lie with such conviction is the freaky part. Like it's not. They're like those people don't know how to do it.
But then what's even crazier to me is then when he claims that he's never said any of this, when he said it time after time after time.
Buddy, come on.
After I leave, that's why I didn't call it something cringe like Liberal Tears Coffee.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Okay. So let's now go to the vlog itself.
Okay, sounds
that
good.
He's done. And you guys are now, having been equipped with all of that, going to be able to see just how this entire situation is. So if we go to, it's at the very bottom there, the last one.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
If you enjoy these vlogs, just make sure you leave a like on the video and you subscribe or follow down below. I love doing them. I hope
he's got the cringe opening.
Hope you enjoy.
Do you want to take a 2-second break? All right, guys, let's see. So we got all that clear as day. Jer, what he said. Let's watch this now. Get stunned.
Let's get into it. 2 new ones every week. All right, for today's vlog, I'm hoping
I love how he chooses to film these standing up, walking around, so everybody can hear how winded and exhausted he is the whole time.
Buddy, look at this guy.
A little interesting for you. We're going to go through.
Buddy,
does he ever?
You groom your beard, bro. What are you doing?
Through the walking trails that we have here. Do some choring, and we're going to talk a little bit about
flexing, telling us about his chores. Okay.
Chores. Is he holding? What does he have?
No, but what about the knee? Like, bro, like he's just like walking around. What is that? Is his selfie stick? He's got his selfie stick in his hand. Oh my god. It's so embarrassing.
My biggest lie that's been exposed by...
Yeah, it has been.
It has been.
It has been exposed.
Beyond the shadow of doubt.
It was a massive lie. Yeah.
Online weirdos, and I guess I have to come clean.
Wait. He's not the terminally online weirdo posting 20 shorts a day, 5 videos a day, live streaming 2 hours a day, tweeting
constantly on Twitter when he's drunk.
He's not terminally online. It's the people that are watching his content and pointing out his lies that are the terminally online weirdo. It's at the pot calling the kettle black, is my point.
Yeah.
And I hope that you all still will stick around afterwards because it is a wild tale. It's a wild tale. So
the audio is just fucked on this too.
It is a wild tale.
Yeah,
from you, Jer.
Let's start by we're gonna go and start managing our trails.
I hit his head. Did you see that?
Start managing our trails.
Oh, he hit his head. Bring it back in slow-mo. Let's get
start
some
managing
subs for Jer hitting his head. He has no spatial awareness. Oh,
no self-awareness alert.
He's hurt, Warski. He's hurt.
So petty, he bumped his head.
Sound effect. Moing.
Getting my Kubota here.
He's got to flex his tractor.
I don't have one of those fancy side-by-sides.
I'm going on a walking trail. Proceeds to not walk. Instead, get into his tractor. Yeah.
The audio isn't like super terrible.
It is super terrible.
I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a diesel Kubota.
Don't flex your tractor, sir. Like, no one gives a fuck. Oh, tractor!
All right, so let's see how bad the audio is here. We'll hope it'll be okay, serviceable.
It's not.
So, the internet is very, very interested
the engine needs servicing, bro.
My coffee business. Very interested.
Okay.
What a great place to do a video, by the way, with that noise. Like, what the hell?
I know.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Just continue. Just
and I don't know why.
Well, what do you mean you don't know why, Jeremy? It's because you shill it constantly to the point where people can't even watch your content because it's so pervasive and ever present and fucking annoying, bro. And then you're constantly lying about your coffee business and then challenging people to disprove your lies, which they do. And then you gaslight and claim that it never fucking happened. That's why people are interested in the coffee company, bro. Like, it's so disingenuous. Everything he does is so smug and disingenuous. And he wonders why people hate him. It's his attitude.
Yeah. No.
Really nothing that interesting about it. It's really not unique. I know there's a lot of people that think it's unique.
That's the whole point. It's not unique. It's just like every other YouTuber's white label drop ship coffee. The only difference is you're pretending to be something you're not. And when you pretend to be something you're not and you challenge people to prove otherwise, and then they do, you can't cry about it, Jeremy. It's wild.
Yeah.
Think that it's, the only, that I run this business like, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, stop saying that over and over.
Something different than any normal business. And we're going to stop here at our first station here. Got to refill some bags. We have these. So we have walking trails that I mow everywhere for walking the dogs. And
Oh
my god. Does he ever actually walk the dogs?
Along the way, I have these little stations, these poop stations, and
in memory of his dog who died, you put the plaque over a poop station bag holder?
I know, right? It's not a very dignified place for this memorial, is it?
What the hell?
Friends and family that use the trails don't.
Your friends and family don't come over. They come over to use your trail?
It never happened.
No.
It never happened.
Is there no parks in Wisconsin?
Leave me little gifts. So I guess to start about the coffee stuff, I started the business probably 3 or 4 years ago.
He doesn't even
roughly,
know.
Maybe 5. I don't know. I think 3 or 4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And
he doesn't even know when he started the business, but we're supposed to trust anything he has to say about the business. Okay.
It was.
Let's start here. I don't know how to start actually.
Something to, supplement.
He's breathing heavy.
My YouTube earnings because the apocalypse happened, and
but I thought
YouTube
you were successful and doing better than ever. But now it's. By the way, I love how it's not his fault. It's that YouTube doesn't pay what it used to.
Well, the thing is, most of
Jer's career happened post adpocalypse. Like he didn't even blow up until the adpocalypse already happened.
Whoa. You're right, because I blew up right before it, and then it was crazy money. Like it was actually insane easy money, and then it happened, and it was right. He became famous way after because he was on with me and Mr. Medicare on that one big stream with the magic, the card thing.
It really hasn't paid the same for many years.
And so you're right. You're totally right.
Many YouTubers, they had to diversify. They'd have to diversify. And coffee was, something that seemed like a lot of people were doing. And so what I found out was there's basically 2 methodologies that you could do this business. Now, I'm not going to call anybody out by name. I'm not going to put anyone on blast. But it's important that people understand the basics of what words mean. The people that feel like they, I don't know, they've discovered something, don't understand
that you
even the
lied
basics
about buying the K-Cup machine. You lied about owning all of this equipment, all of this machinery, because it's all being fulfilled by third parties, bro. you lied about having vertical integration with your packaging and the factory, the roasting and all this. You lied, bro. You lied. We're going to get into it.
It's embarrassing.
By the way, it's not even like discovered. It's just like you all publicly did all this.
Like
publicly.
He's not even addressing people's arguments. Like he's pretending like he doesn't even know what the arguments are. Like actually pull up Luther's videos and address it and debunk it. If you have the evidence to debunk it, then do it. But you can't because he's right.
For them, you know, like these guys, these anime avatar, you know, flailing YouTubers or you know, failed race car drivers and all this kind of stuff.
So like he's pretending like Camelot and Yellow Flash are the ones leading the charge about the coffee company when it's Luther Morgan and Misty Moshi that are doing that. And like other guys on Kiwi Farms, like Return of the Mac and Cheese, like what in the is he talking about? It's so weird to pin all of this on Camelot and Yellow Flash, particularly with Yellow Flash when you refuse to actually confront him after you begged for weeks for a confrontation and called him scared, and then you didn't even show up. It's crazy, man.
They're really accidentally committing a horrible self-own in that they don't understand even the basics of our business. Okay. So first, the one way you can do it is drop shipping. This is one of the common critiques. One of the dumbest criticisms of my business that's ever existed.
Okay.
So what is drop shipping? Drop shipping is very simple. There are companies all across this country, all across the world that sell a product, let you put your label on it, and then make some money. They make some money selling it to you. You make some money selling.
That's what's happening with Java Taza. That's what's happening with Java Taza, and that's what's happened with Mill Creek in the past, bro. How can you say that that's not happening?
He showed his labels 4 days ago.
To someone else. It's that simple. In the coffee world, there's probably 5 or 6 facilities in the United States that
There's a lot more than that.
Wait. How do you know the exact number of places that do white label?
Oh, it's because what's his name? Black Rifle told him.
Oh, right? Yeah.
You buy the coffee for maybe $7 a bag, $8 a bag.
He knows the exact price of the bag.
You sell it for $12, you make your $3. It's completely hands off. They handle all the customer service, they handle everything. That is a true drop ship.
Boy, the drop ship makes more money than your coffee?
Okay, so this is how he wiggles out of it, though. Is in his mind, as long as you are doing some aspect of it, like the customer service, therefore it's not drop ship.
It's still drop ship.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, it's still drop ship.
We're arguing over what the definition of drop ship is, right? In everybody's mind that has a brain, even if what you're saying is true, right? That the only aspect that's drop shipped is the K-cups, it's still drop ship coffee, man. Okay. And you told everybody from 2022 to 2025 multiple times that you had already bought this machine originally for $50,000, then $80,000, and now it's you never bought the machine. You never had the facility. It's insane.
In his definition, then I could just promote the coffee, and it's like, well, it's not drop ship because I had an involvement. I was marketing for it.
White labeling is not necessarily a bad thing. It's still
exactly. None of us honestly would have any problem with you drop shipping or white labeling the coffee if you were honest about it, like everybody else is.
The raising money, but he tries making
these delusions of grandeur, these bold claims about him owning all this equipment and this facility and all that, and it was all bullshit. It was all lies, and you didn't have to lie, but you felt like you had to lie in order to justify your price point, which you never had to do anyway, because the only people buying this coffee were people who wanted to support your political grift anyway, bro. Like, they would be willing to pay a premium on it, even though it's drop shipped, because it's quartering branded or whatever. That should have been your idea. Like, it's crazy.
It could be a high quality product. In fact, there's even like VPN softwares out there that are.
I like, by the way, how he's softening the blow of a dropship definition here.
Yes.
Like,
white labeled. Bet you didn't know that.
Earlier, he always said it's always garbage. All this is garbage.
Yeah,
but now
exactly.
there's some that are good, guys. So when it's finally beyond any shadow of any doubt and it's completely over,
now it's okay.
Then he can.
Yeah,
it's okay because I used one of the good ones, which he could say like, I actually went through all of the various partners that I could. I found the guys that have the best reputation. I tasted their coffee. It was superior to any of the other options that I had available. I'm just getting started in the coffee space. I want to give you guys another option to support the show with a physical, tangible product that you can actually consume. Okay. And this is what we're doing. Like, that's all you had to do. And there would be no problem. But you had to lie.
To know that NordVPN sells white label stuff, all this kind of thing. It's a totally legitimate business model and no criticism against anybody who.
Wait, what? NordVPN.
All this kind of thing. Know that. I bet you didn't know that NordVPN sells white label stuff. All this kind of thing. It's a totally legitimate business model and no criticism against anybody who does it.
I think Nord has a coffee company as well, I guess, and they white label.
But he's so smug. He's so much smarter than everybody else, but he's not. Because he gets
so much
caught
smarter,
in so many
but losing
lies.
all his money, lost all his fucking business. Everything's over. Everyone hates him. Yeah, he's so smart.
Because generally, when you're talking about like YouTuber coffee or whatever, people just want to support the creator and they don't really care that much about the coffee.
Yes!
This was one avenue I explored. I explored very deeply. I know all the providers. I know who sells coffee to all your favorite YouTubers.
I know all the providers. I know all the generals. I know everything. I know
all the names of everyone that works for who.
I have all the connections. You wouldn't even believe it. The people that have come up to me and they've given me information.
But that's not my business model. In fact,
okay.
Show us everything then. Show us if you're gonna make a video about it.
You won't.
Make a video. No, if you make a 28-minute video, why wouldn't he drive there? Why wouldn't he show the fucking bags being packed? Why wouldn't he go, look, this is the guy I'm working with? Why?
Here's the thing. Nobody is even buying his coffee anyway. So he really could just come out and say, listen, guys, I felt like I had to say this stuff in order to promote this company and grow it. And, I twisted the truth and I'm sorry, guys, this is the reality. But listen, if you've been drinking the coffee and love the coffee all these years, it's, you still like the product. So you just keep buying it. But he has to keep lying and contorting himself into more lies.
And
he could just come
lawsuits.
clean.
Yeah.
And it really wouldn't matter. He's like, oh, well, I'm going to sue Luther and da-da-da. It's okay.
These failed investigators out like in Missouri. And
so what is that? Like these failed investigators in Missouri. So does Luther live in Missouri? So he's like docs dangling where Luther lives. Like he's this like villain or some shit. Like what's wrong with this guy? Seriously. He's like, I have your information, Luther. I can sue you. I know where you're at, Luther.
You're not going to sue shit, Jerry. You're
intimidate people and scare people. But Luther has done nothing wrong. He's dotted his I's and crossed his T's on everything. And when he has been wrong, he's immediately retracted it, even when he didn't really have to, when it really didn't even matter.
Also, he never gilds the lily. He always goes,
ever.
You think we don't know for sure, but, and then he'll explain it. We don't know for sure, but you ain't suing anyone, Jared.
I don't know anything. I've actually white labeled my product to other YouTubers.
No, you haven't.
Okay, so it's a white label of a white label.
You don't believe it. You don't believe it.
Well, Sam Hyde, he apparently provided the coffee to Sam Hyde.
Whoa.
Now did Sam Hyde know that it was a white label? White label? Probably not. He might want to know.
Yikes.
You know what I mean?
Now, could you imagine if my business was drop shipping? How could I do that? Well, it's because my business is not drop shipping. There's another aspect to the coffee business. That is, you could build your own, you could have the coffee roaster in your garage. You could do, and there are people that do that,
You said
coffee
it was going to be in your machine.
In your garage. You talked about a headquarters and a facility where you roast your coffee. And he makes it out like it's this ridiculous notion that it'd be, oh, I have a roaster in my garage or whatever. What was that tour of the factory then? Obviously, we know it was the Mill Creek facility, right? But you represented that you had your own roasting facility. You talked about how you owned the machines, how you had made the investment into the machines. And now it's this laughable idea that you would be roasting out of your garage. It's obviously I wouldn't do that.
But nearly everybody that starts out the way I started out. In fact,
that's fine. By white labeling. That's how it works. I can't fucking believe this shit. Just because but Black Rifle Coffee didn't lie to people and tell them that they were, roasting it all themselves from day one and the K-Cups themselves from day one. They didn't do that.
Coffee started out exactly the same way. Use the exact same facilities that I did in many cases.
Wait. So they were doing drop shipping like you were, but it's okay because...
Yeah, what the fuck? He's admitted it there. That's an admission.
It's how you start a business.
Hang on.
Started out exactly the same way. Use the exact same facilities that I did in many cases.
Mill Creek.
So hold on. So he doesn't have his own facility then. He used somebody else's facility. He's saying because Black Rifle did that, it's okay for him to do that. But it's not okay to lie and say that it's your facility when it's not actually your facility,
but
brother.
He's admitting it here.
That's what this is about. Yes, he is. But then he'll tell us he never lied. It's so infuriating. I was so angry
what the fuck?
when I watched this.
It's how you start a business. So you find a facility that roasts coffee and you say, I'd like to buy coffee at wholesale.
Okay, so you're white labeling, yes.
And they say, we would like to sell you that coffee at wholesale. So when it comes to...
you are buying coffee at wholesale from a white label, slapping coffee brand coffee on it and selling it to the consumer. You've just admitted to that. So it's drop ship.
It's literal drop ship. Literal.
Me purchasing coffee, I look at the green prices on the market. It's a futures market, so you buy many months in advance.
Pause, Jeremy.
What?
You're buying the beans themselves? That doesn't make sense if you're buying coffee from another supplier. Like they're buying the beans. You're not buying the beans. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense, Jeremy.
Wait, you're buying the beans and sending it to the roaster? No, you're not. What the hell are you talking about? This is insane.
There is no vertical integration.
It's all horizontal. This is as horizontal integration as you could be.
And it's complicated. It's some level.
No, it's not. It's actually not complicated at all.
Of guesswork where you have to understand what your volume's going to be.
Oh, about the volumes and stuff of what you're going to sell, yeah.
But anyway, I digress. So, first of all, this idea that my coffee company is dropship is complete nonsense.
But how?
People who don't understand what dropshipping
how it was. Okay, so we just don't understand, right? We're just foolish. Okay. Explain it then.
Because I'm not picking the beans and I'm not roasting them in my garage.
No, that's a straw man. Okay, hold on.
He just said he was picking the beans, first of all, earlier. Like 10 seconds earlier.
Yes, he said that he's ordering the beans, but and then roasting it in his garage. I mean, you said you had a roasting facility. You said you owned machines. You purchased machines. We just went through that. But it becomes this laughable straw man where, oh no, Jer, we're claiming that Jer has to be out in the fields of Kenya picking the beans himself. And then he has to fly it over to Wisconsin to his garage to roast it. That's the only way it could happen. Well, what we assumed happened is what you explained. You rented a facility, like an industrial area for a factory. You then purchased the machines. You purchased the beans. You roasted the shit, okay? And then you packaged it yourself. Like we just played the clip, like not that long ago. I know it's probably an hour ago now or more, where you said that you have your own packaging that you make, you pack the coffee yourself, and then you fulfill it yourself. Hence the vertical integration. This doesn't line up with what you're saying now, Jeremy. This can't be true. You're lying. It's with receipts, bro.
So I just searched, is drop shipping when you buy someone's coffee to sell? Yes, that is a form of drop shipping. Drop shipping, blah, blah, blah. White label drop shipping, you sell a supplier or roaster's generic coffee under their packaging, but you set the retail price. Reselling established brands, private label drop shipping. It's all drop shipping. He drop ships.
Mm-hmm.
It's all drop ship.
It's somehow drop ship. They're
You admitted it.
people who say that are dumb.
No,
of
you're
course, I use a roastery to roast my beans. Of course.
Okay.
So, of course, he uses a roastery to roast his beans that he doesn't own.
And
so he doesn't
they
own any
supply
machinery.
The beans is
So
what he said too.
Yeah. So, well, no. This is crazy though. So in his fantasy, he's sourcing the beans and then sending them to the roastery. You know, this is crazy.
He's ridiculous.
That's not what's happening.
Difference is between dropship coffee and say my coffee is that you cannot get my specific flavors anywhere else because every one of them has been personally dialed in by me and the recipe is.
So the wholesaler presents, okay, so here's our blueberry sire. Here's like 3 options we have for blueberry. Which one do you want? And he picks one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
one.
he goes, okay, I want number 3. In his mind, that means that he's like personally dialing in the flavor and experimenting in his Willy Wonka invention room. Come on, man.
No.
When you're talking about how you have a master roaster and you own your own machines and you're personally, it's ultra small batch, like the promises you made from years ago, that doesn't line up with what you're saying now, man. It just doesn't.
No, this is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my entire life.
Trademarked. Not necessarily trademarked, but it is.
There it is.
Can't
It
think
was
of
a
the right
lie
word,
immediately.
It's
It wasn't
exclusive to me.
trademarked.
So you might see a blueberry crumble coffee and say, I gotcha. There's somebody that sells blueberry. I challenge people to buy it and then taste mine side by side and tell me if they taste the same, because they don't. I don't use the same beans. I choose the beans. I choose the flavors. I choose the flavor levels. Every flavor of coffee that I sell goes through about 15
to
to 20.
Wholesaler. Like it's from a wholesaler. Just because you're picking out from the wholesaler different options, I'm guarantee you, Jeremy, if somebody else contacts Java Taza or Mill Creek and they want to do a blueberry coffee, they'll be offered the exact same blueberry options you were offered, and they could select that exact same one. Come on, man.
It's Build-A-Bear for coffee. It's Build-A-Bear for coffee. That's literally what it is. That is dropship as well.
20 taste tests from me and my wife to dial it in right. I choose the level.
Stop using the word dial it.
By the way, like dialing it, like we're acting as though, by the way, Jared Axley's like this coffee aficionado, but he never drinks coffee on stream. We've never seen him drink coffee. I don't even think he does drink coffee. It's so bizarre that you would get into a product that you don't care about. And in fact, you actively use the competition, which is an energy drink, to get your caffeine. That to me is just the most mind-blowing of all, but
that I want it roasted from my roast partner. It's very simple. It's how every major coffee company has started. Now, again, I want to point out, no disrespect to people who do dropship coffee. It's totally
Like you.
fine. Respect to people who do dropship
Watch this slow-mo. Look right in his mouth.
coffee.
There it is. It'll be here soon.
Totally
oh, disgusting.
It's a totally legitimate business model.
Listen, when you
But
have
I
to
do
keep
not.
claiming you have a totally legitimate business, it makes it sound like it's not totally legitimate. But nobody is saying that drop shipping is illegal. What we're saying is that you lied about the entire thing.
And then
you did.
And the K-Cup machine, you raised money for it. Remember when he was like raising money for like a third office
He
too?
said that he
Studio?
already bought it. Yes.
Like it's all that's what
He's
we're
claimed to have already bought the K-Cup machine from 2022 to 2025.
Yeah.
Multiple times he claimed that he already purchased it. Okay? Like, and now he never purchased it. It's insane.
Yeah.
My coffee is simply not drop shipped by any definition. I work with partners. It's like people were to think.
You said you had no partners, that you were alone, blah, 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 but now you have partners. So you lied about that too.
People would act like it's a gotcha that I don't print my own coffee bags in my house.
But you said that you did.
Yes.
Like, I was so mind blown by what I played earlier for you guys, because he actually claimed to make his own bags. Now he acts like that's completely ridiculous and like, how dare these idiots think that? But that's what you told us last year, Jeremy.
We got Sunset 90 for 5,000 kicks. Thank you, Sunset. Saying he's a wine connoisseur
and picks the grapes and chooses the flavor, but never drinks the stuff. Then how do you know your flavor is good?
Exactly.
And Ty Sty says him dancing around the arguments instead of confronting the critiques made in videos like Luther's is so slimy and shows how cowardly this is.
Yep.
Well, because he can't directly confront any of it. So he has to create these straw man arguments, or he'll focus on like one tiny detail that somebody got wrong instead of the larger overall picture that clearly shows that he's guilty. Oh, well, you got this one thing wrong, and then fight to the death on that. It's insane.
Well, you might be surprised to know that I buy my coffee bags from a partner. A partner roasts my beans.
Where's the vertical integration? Okay, so a partner makes the bags. A partner roasts the beans. Amazon, a partner, supplies it, fulfills it to people. How is it not dropship? Where is the vertical integration, sire?
It's literal.
What the fuck?
It's 100% drop shipped. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
A partner does a lot of things. My graphics, right?
Are they a partner?
Wait,
so, by the way, there's
graphics?
a difference between. Yeah. So, by the way, there's a difference between a vendor and a partner. Like people are pointing out in chat. If they're a partner, they own a stake in the business. Do they own a stake in the business, or are they just somebody you're purchasing stuff off of? I'm going to guess they're just a vendor, bro. So when you say partner, it gives the implication that it's still in-house. And so therefore there's the vertical integration. But he said multiple times in the past that there are no investors, there are no other partners. And then this last week, he claimed he bought out all the partners. So it doesn't make sense.
And now he's got a graphic designer doing all the graphics. So he's not doing anything. There's a graphic designer, a printer for the bags, a bean sourcer, and then the wholesale, then the roaster. The fuck are you talking about? Oh, he tasted the coffee twice before going, yep.
That's his contribution, is selecting a flavor.
And then
I'm sorry, but and then swiping a credit card.
Well, I drink fucking coffee all the time. You all see me, right? This motherfucker wakes up and drinks his Celsius. Who the fuck doesn't wake up and have a coffee when you own a coffee company? Stop.
Yeah, so just Vigius stuff just breaks it down. So another company grows the bean. Another company picks the bean. Another company ships the beans. Another company roasts the beans. Another company packages the beans. Another company designs the bags. Another company makes the bags. And another company fulfills selling the completed product. Yes, but it's somehow not drop shipped. It feels like that meme of the villain from SpongeBob explaining to Patrick that it's his driver's license is what it feels like.
Source my graphics. Well, he's really an employee that
you
does
have
that.
Like a reference from SpongeBob for everything. Like you literally like you go SpongeBob.
Yeah, but
SpongeBob is your obsession, or Black Mirror.
Oh, there we go.
I don't understand why the internet has glommed onto this the way it does, but trying to understand
You're a liar,
the internet is
you're a
stupid.
scam artist.
No
you're
one
a
should
piece
ever
of
do
shit.
that.
Fuck you.
But it is dumb. There's no there, as Dan Pongino famously said.
No, we found the that's
truth
there.
is,
Jer.
these people are dumb.
Cow.
Done
And they don't like me.
What's crazy is he's so dumb in that he believes that all of us are dumb enough to believe his lies. That's what's crazy. It's just so insulting that he thinks that a con job this blatant will actually work when he's on videotape contradicting all of this.
John Bing Beningio? How did he say? John
Bonginio.
Bonginio.
They don't want me to succeed. By the way, you can pick up some of my coffee at buycbc.com.
Is this guy actually throwing an ad into his seed sesh?
He is.
Oh.
Takes you directly to our Amazon store. You can't get my flavors anywhere else. You can't get my roasts anywhere else. Now, you might argue, well, I can get Colombian beans from whatever. Sure, you can. Won't be exactly the same as mine. And here's another big gotcha. So this past week, these morons. So I showed a shipping label by accident on.
Who's the moron? Like, he calls everybody else morons, and then the next sentence admits he showed his shipping labels by accident.
Right?
You know, like, what a man. Like, he's so mad, by the way. Like, and he tries to, like, mask it with this, like, smug, like, I'm so unbothered, flourishing. But you can tell he's absolutely rattled, steam coming out of his ears.
Live stream. And what happened next was exactly what's been happening for the last year to every partner that's worked with me, because these people who are supposedly against life ruination and messing with people's money.
Jeremy, you messed with our money and you tried to ruin our lives. And then if it happens to you, then it's crazy because why? Because people crushed you like how you tried to crush us? Like, how the fuck does that work? But by the way, nobody is ruining your life other than you, buddy, other than you. But let's hear how Jeremy's simultaneously the victim and he's persecuted and oppressed, but also completely unbothered and totally successful. Go ahead, Jer.
They're all frauds and liars. You know,
okay.
Fraud?
Said the fraudulent liar.
Said the scam artist fraud.
Race car drivers, you know, failed.
He got like what?
This
6?
really has nothing to do with Camelot.
I'll defend Camelot here. He got like 6th place in Daytona. Do you know how hard that shit is to actually do and how dangerous it is? Is that like but he's not like a failed. He's like in not like the gold medalist, but he's trying for the podium. Daytona is death. It literally is the scariest thing in the world.
You know, comic books aren't how I want them.
No, it is cheese knees.
They're all failures in life. And
failures in life.
And so every single person who has any sort of criticism of Jeremy has failed in life. Got it right. That's delusional. It's an insane cope. Go ahead, Jer.
Yeah. Everyone. Yeah.
They want everyone else to fail. It's the crabs in a bucket.
No,
that's you.
You're that guy.
No, that's you.
That's your life.
Yeah.
Kind of mentality. But I want to explain before I explain the big expose that happened.
This is so DSP.
And then I've got a little tip later in the video.
All the detractors are no life, no load losers who are miserable and have no friends or family. Right? That's what this is, Jeremy. This is LolCal 101. Why are you doing this?
To share that I think is pretty fun. Just some of what these people who just want the truth have been doing.
Okay. Now, I just want to point out what some of these people who want the truth have been doing. Now, he doesn't specifically name names here because he can't. Because it's not any of these people. It's not Camelot that's doing this to him. It's not Yellow Flash that's doing this to him. It's not Luther that's doing this to him or us doing this to him. In fact, there's no evidence that a lot of what he's saying here has happened at all. Okay? But he tries to blame it like it's all like a conspiracy syndicate against him. Listen to him.
They've been going through my garbage cans.
Who's been going through
it?
When he says
slander.
No,
you know
but that's defamation. When you say they've been going through my garbage can, first of all, nobody has went through your garbage cans, let alone Yellow Flash, let alone Camelot, let alone Luther Morgan, let alone us. Okay, we have not directed anybody to go through your trash cans.
We disavow anything.
What happened is one elderly man on Twitter told Bering that he was going to go and look in your trash cans, but he never actually did. Now, you claim you have him on video doing this. Then release it, bro. But until then, no one's going to believe you. But you can't just say they've been going through this collective guilt. They've been going through my trash cans. That's insane, Jeremy. This is not a grand conspiracy against you. It's not being directed by Yellow Flash on high like he's a James Bond villain. That's what he's implying.
Okay, but Jared, if you made videos about Brie Larson, 180 videos, and someone went in through her trash can, is it your fault that you sent that person?
By his logic, it would be,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
But we all know that standard is bullshit.
Retarded.
Okay? We all know that.
They've showed up at my partner's places of business.
To do what?
No one even knows your partner.
Did they vandalize it? Did they spray paint it? Did they steal from...
Was it Meta PCs? What is it, Meta PCs?
You know, like somebody showed up to a public place of business and ordered a coffee at Mill Creek, bro. I'm sorry, but that's not like evil and sinister.
No,
dude.
that's fine. Whatever.
Like, I'm sorry, this isn't against the law. Like, this is just this way it is.
They were scoping the scene out. Did they do anything illegal? No.
Showed up at their businesses and harassed employees.
How?
They've called the FDA, of course.
Well, the FDA.
Okay, but listen,
right.
The thing is, you weren't in compliance with the FDA guidelines when it came to nutrition and labeling. So, as a concerned citizen, they reported you to the FDA because somebody could have an allergic reaction not knowing what was in the flavoring in your coffee. That's valid, bro. That's a legitimate complaint. By the way, Luther has now Freedom of Information acted that report from the FDA. So if you keep lying about that, eventually in the next 90 days, Luther is going to get access to exactly what happened between you and the FDA, bro. So like maybe think about the lies you're going to tell about that now, but he never will because he thinks he's so much smarter than everybody else and that this is all going to blow over by next Tuesday. I'm sure.
The FDA laughed at them because, again,
I'm sure they laughed,
no
bro.
there there.
They laughed, bro. Except you actually did have to alter the packaging.
You had to alter the bags, and it's like you reported us to YouTube, and then someone reported you for the FDA. Welcome
to
the...
sucks, bro, when people snitch. But you set the standard that snitching is acceptable, right?
You open Pandora's box.
Oh, my God. Oh, like, no one feels bad for you, Jeremy.
No.
Nobody sympathizes with you at all.
Called local food companies or whatever.
Good.
They have harassed my partners, the people that make my bags, the people that roast my beans.
So somebody makes the bags, somebody roasts the beans. Who?
No one knows who these people are, though. So how are they harassed?
I know. Meme Copium says he applauds Nick Shirley's investigations into the Somali daycare business, but it's insane. It's insane to go to his business or ask any questions. How dare you?
Maybe he should just let this go.
Ask them. Showed up at their places of work. Why? I don't know. It's extremely weird.
By the way, like showing up at somebody's place of work, it's like, I don't know, somebody went to Best Buy customer service with a question. It's like, oh my God, you're harassing the Best Buy. Like, no, this is insane. Somebody goes there and asks a question about something. Is that really harassment? It's harassment if they're causing a disturbance. Like they start egging the property, cursing out the staff, like flipping them off, doing all sorts of throwing slurs at them, shit like this. But none of that ever happened now, did it, Jer?
I don't understand. Like, there's a lot of things you could criticize me on. A lot. Okay?
Why do people do this? Because you reported us, flagged a bunch of other people down, try to get people's lives destroyed.
Well,
so everyone looked into you.
He literally did flag down Luther Morgan and then wonders why Luther reported him to the FDA. But at no point, by the way, has Jer ever tried to actually de-escalate this or make this right in any way. Has he ever actually just taken accountability for the shit he did? And like at bare minimum, taken accountability for it and promised to do better. But in his mind, he never did anything wrong in the first place. And it's everybody else that's wrong. Which, by the way, we wouldn't even accept his bullshit apology anyway. But at least he could claim he made some sort of an attempt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this is like the dumbest thing, and they've really picked on it. So
I wonder why.
When they say they care about the truth and when they care, they just really want transparency.
We do.
No, they don't. They want to harass people.
The truth, because you're a liar.
These guys are evil. They want to harass people for no reason. Okay, Jeremy. Okay, Phil. Sure thing, Phil.
You believe in free speech. We made fun of you.
But
you
if
flagged
it's all
us.
so stupid on the face of it, right? Why is he even responding? If everybody's just making an ass out of themselves, and anybody who knows anything about business would side with Jer, why is he so about it? Obviously, because they're right. That's the situation.
Emails, phone calls. I mean, I have security footage of these idiots showing up at one of our facilities. People say, Jeremy, why don't you just sue them? It's not worth it. These people have nothing.
The money.
I can't
Listen,
take it
this
from...
is what the fuck are you talking about? How does he know that Luther has nothing? Camelot apparently has nothing. Yellow Flash and everybody has nothing. I think it's you that has nothing because you're selling all of your fucking shit and your income has drastically declined by like 90% from your peak, sire. Like, I don't know what to say. You know right well this would be the final death nail for you if you entered litigation, because this will be yet again another massive expense that drains your cash, drains what little savings you even have, okay? And then the stress of it with your anxiety and all this of going through litigation, and then you're going to be in the discovery process, and then stuff's going to come out about the coffee company that goes contrary to your narrative and actually confirms what the detractors are saying. So you're never, ever going to do this fucking shit, ever. Nor should you, because it's fucking stupid. So why do you bring it up? You bring it up to try and intimidate people who are exposing the truth. Somebody like Luther Morgan should not be threatened like that because he's not doing anything wrong. Camelot and Yellow Flash, quite frankly, barely even talk about you. So to make them the focus of the coffee thing when it's Luther and Misty that are spearheading that is so disingenuous. And what you're trying to do is intimidate and silence people. That's what you're trying to do because you're a fucking scumbag.
Them, and there's no point. But the fact of the matter is, my business model is very simple. There's really nothing complicated about it. But it's not drop ship. Simply not.
We disagree.
Every other YouTuber that you're thinking of is drop shipping for the most part. But
okay, so now he's accusing other people of drop shipping, and it's like, so you're doing what you're crying about people doing to you are doing? The fuck are you talking about?
That's not what I do. I made the decision that I wanted to build a brand. It's the same reason I didn't call my coffee Liberal Tears Coffee or coffee.
Yeah, you failed.
There it is again. That liberal tier line. Every day he mentions it, he has to throw that in.
He thinks his branding is genius, but it's garbage. Especially in a setting like Walmart. It just won't stand out. No one's going to buy it.
Well, Coffee Brand Coffee feels like the no-name. It's like, oh, it's the no-name brand.
But at premium prices.
Yeah, premium prices. Yeah,
something stupid like that, because I wanted to build an actual brand. We're close to being into Walmart, and
no, you're not.
It's I don't know why they want to destroy this business. You know, we have
nobody
employees.
wants to destroy the business.
They're trying
you
to ruin
don't have
their
any employees. You fired them all, bro. Like, this is what's crazy. Nobody can ruin your business other than you. You're the one that's ruining your own business through your own stupid decisions. It's already
destroyed, though. Let's be real.
Yes.
It's already destroyed. It's like, no one needs to fucking do shit.
And it's pathetic. And the people that are viewing this and like partaking in this and acting like they just care about
Listen, you went after our business. Fuck you. You know what? I want to see your business destroyed. Yes.
transparency, they're lying, because I see the emails from my partners.
Like we have to feel like, oh, we're
show
bad
the
people.
emails.
We're
Show
bad
the
people.
emails.
Oh, we're bad. We're bad.
They're harassing them.
Fuck you.
They forward them to me. I see the security footage when you idiots show up at our facilities.
Show the footage.
Show the footage.
I see your YouTube videos when you're talking about going through my trash cans.
What videos?
One guy on Twitter, like, this is crazy. Like, he's acting as though Luther is talking about going through his trash and Yellow Flash and Camelot, as though this is a common thing. Nobody went through your trash, okay? Nobody wants to go through your fucking trash. This is insane. You need to stop pretending like us or anybody else are directing people to go through your trash. I don't want anybody to do that to you.
All of this to do what exactly?
Make you
discover the truth?
To make you seethe.
Like you suffer and seethe.
The facts of the matter is, this is a very dedicated group of people with nothing better to do, and
Why
I
is that?
respect that. Hey, people get bored.
You respect that? Did he say he respects that?
Yeah, yeah.
Then
But
he should be happy.
he has a funny way of showing that.
Yeah,
then,
right.
Right?
Come on.
I'm
Come
gonna check
on.
this other one now. People get bored. I understand that. Ugh. But there's nothing there. The level of
Well, then why are you seething?
harassment.
Yeah.
And I'm talking
The
about,
level
like I
of
said,
harassment.
showing up.
I think that you harassed us by reporting us to YouTube.
You know what?
Have
Well,
you
this
idiots
guy
on-
said he would take everything from us. Like,
Yeah, that's
and
harassment.
he still, and the moment he thinks he can get away with it, he absolutely will.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And he wants to create this narrative of him being a victim and him being harassed to justify him harassing other people and using the legal system to silence other people. That's what he wants to do. It's really
Security cameras. Showing up and harassing some random employee of a neighboring business. Is that normal? How did you think that was going to go? It is just the dumbest, most
I don't believe you.
like the biggest problem is the hypocrisy, to be honest with you.
Come on, Jeremy.
These people don't care about
Now that's the worst part.
Do
is
you?
the hypocrisy.
Does he care? Does he care? No.
No.
transparency. They don't care about
I don't give
the
a fuck.
truth. They don't
You
care
went after our business. Fuck you. Suffer.
about anything. They're not my customers. You know, they leave hundreds and hundreds of fake
Good.
reviews on Amazon that all end up getting
Based.
deleted anyway.
Why are you complaining
is-
then?
I
Like,
don't
if
know-
everything they do is so ineffectual and it doesn't bother you at all, then why are you so bothered? Like, it has to be simultaneously. This is awful, evil harassment that's destroying my business, but also I'm completely unbothered and everything you're doing is ineffectual. Both can't be true, sir.
Why?
This guy wished upon my death and said I was gonna die
Uh-huh.
and this and that, and I have to feel bad for him.
They're like this, but
I hate him.
I just feel like some of them are very smart, and then they could
So wait, I
figure
thought
out.
you said they were all morons,
Like,
but now some of them are
stupid
smart.
and garbage.
Well, because obviously Luther isn't a stupid man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a very intelligent person, like leagues smarter than you, Jeremy. So it was all a cope to begin with.
better way to use their time. You know, like a more productive way to
But
use their
they're
time, but
making
they're not
tons
actually
of money
interested in
and
that.
getting tons of views off of it. Like,
It's very productive
what?
we're doing. It's very
what
productive.
is it like? Was it productive when Jer cried about Brie Larson 200 times?
You know what I mean?
Like,
They're only interested. Check another station here. They're only interested in trying to hurt my business and my staff.
nobody wants to hurt
so
your
when
staff.
these like failed race car truck
By
drivers,
the way, Jer, when you fired our editor, when our staff flaked by taking his livelihood away, you didn't care. You didn't think about that, did you? Because you didn't give a fuck. So why should anybody care about your employees and your staff? You know what I mean? All we did, by the way, Jeremy, was make videos talking shit. You're the one who escalated it to this insane level, and now you cry when you get what you reap what you sowed, man.
work anime avatar YouTubers and fake investigators from the Midwest act like they're really out there doing something.
You're from the Midwest.
They're not hurting me at all. Every time they do something stupid, I just turn it into more sales.
Okay.
Yeah, right. You think we believe you?
But what they're doing is they're harassing people that have nothing to do with
Okay, by the way, he's going more sales. If this were the truth, then you would shut the fuck up and let people harass you to get more sales.
Exactly.
right?
But is this not a complete meltdown where he's just looping
he's
over
broken.
and over
He's
and
broken.
over?
He's
Yeah.
broken. No, honestly. And here's the thing: is Ashton? He's acting like it's not like it's, I don't know why they're doing this. Like acting all tough guy. He is literally at the lowest place in his life right now.
Yes.
you know, like that's what these people are doing. That's what these dork YouTubers are promoting. And it really doesn't affect me at all. It affects
Oh, it
people
doesn't
who don't
affect
even
him
know
at
me.
all.
People who just have an account number. They don't know anything about me, anything about my YouTube videos, anything about anything. They don't know anything about it. And it's funny because obviously, as you figured out by now, this video is bait for those idiots who are just helping me monetize this channel.
Yeah.
Thanks to them, this channel will be
baited.
monetized in only 2 weeks because they
Jeremy,
are furiously.
You have 2
Buddy.
million subscribers. It
Buddy.
shouldn't be an accomplishment for you to get a channel monetized, sire. That's insane.
He's making pennies on this. And by the way, on his other channel, his main channel, he's making max $4,000 a month. Jer, this channel means nothing. This one, I'm monetized. You make $10 off this a month so far. What, in the future, in 3 years, you'll be making $1,000 a month? I don't give a shit.
Trying to get some sort of information or get some sort of gotcha. Thanks for your help, morons. Keep tuning in.
We will.
Here's the other big thing. The other big gotcha that,
like this
It makes him
smug
spiral.
attitude.
It makes him spiral.
Where but he keeps kicking the hornet's nest and challenging people, but then cries when he gets what he asked for. When you act like that, when you act like Phil Burnell, you're going to be treated like Phil Burnell. And to be Phil Burnell is to be like the end of the internet. Like it's the lowest of the low. Everybody shits on him every day. And that's what's going to happen to you. It's already happened. And the truth is, Jeremy, even if you take everything we have and you shut down our channels and you kill us and our family, it doesn't matter, Jeremy, because other people are not going to stop. You started like a cottage industry of people who are invested in detracting against you, just like with Phil. And you keep making the exact same mistakes. I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to win, bro. You're struggling. The more, it's like in quicksand. The more you struggle, the faster you sink. The only way to escape this is to actually do nothing. Is to not do what you're just literally do nothing, and you'll be okay. But he fucks himself so many times.
Race car drivers and things like that, they think that they've really got me. So there was a shipping label that was shown. Okay. And so everyone thought, wow, this confirms that his coffee's drop shipped. Which, by the way, if it was, no big deal.
Yeah,
but
okay. This is the narcissist prayer, right? Is this not the narcissist prayer? Oh, bro, if it really was drop shipped, it's not even a big deal anyway there, guys. Like, what the fuck? That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. This is narcissism. This is crazy.
If it was, I'd be making a lot more money. If it was, I would have made quadruple what I have now. If it was, I wouldn't have to pay staff to pack orders. Like we did our.
It sounds like you made a bad business decision.
But hold on. You just admitted that somebody else, a vendor or partner, packs your orders. You're not paying anybody to pack the fucking order unless you mean the company. They're not your employees packing it, bro.
Our own fulfillment out of Arizona with my business partner. We paid staff to fill our orders. We paid for customer service. We're not drop ship, right? So that's one of the dumbest labels that have stuck around. But
like he doesn't say we
last
pay.
week,
it's in the past. Maybe he did in the past. He doesn't now.
Morons found a shipping label and they thought, ooh, I got him. It's my biggest lie exposed right here. Okay. Ooh, they got me. Well, the fact of the matter is, all they found was a shipping label from the company that I use to put my coffee into K-Cups. That's it. I roast 900 pounds at a time for a specific run. I send it to somebody who has a professional K-Cup machine that puts it in the K-Cup and labels it. And
so you roast it.
Where?
Like you admit that a vendor or a partner is roasting it for you. So you're claiming
that
there's somebody in Wisconsin or Arizona that's roasting the beans that then does a 900-pound shipment to Java Tonza to then put it in the K-Cup. Wouldn't you just have Java Tonza put their coffee in the fucking K-Cup?
Yes.
It doesn't make sense, Jeremy. It doesn't make any sense, man.
900 pounds at a time, and you're not selling that much coffee. 900 pounds? What is this? It's like Breaking Bad when they were in the big factory.
Going rotten, like it sits and rots for months and months. Like
insane, dude.
It's the boxes all together. That's it. That's the big exposed. I hope it was worth it, dorks. Not my regular.
Yeah, you're melting down.
Okay, I gotta say, like, what did we do where it wouldn't be worth it? We're pointing and laughing at you for exposing yourself. I hope it was worth it. What did anybody lose? Because so far as I can tell, people are making money hand over fist, getting really good views on their videos and their live streams.
It's very fun.
You're the one that's losing.
Environment with the people laughing at him.
You're the one that opened Pandora's shit box by flagging down our channel. And that's why we ask you, was it worth it? When you say that, it doesn't really hit the same because it 100% has been worth it for us. 100.
Viewers, but the people that thought it was a big exposed thing. Yes, I pay somebody to put my coffee into K-cups. Now people say, but you were raising money to put your own K-cup machine together. You were going to get your equipment.
Not only were you raising money for it, but you claimed that you purchased it.
Yeah.
You claimed that you purchased it, and not just then in 2025, but as early as 2022 and in 2024. You also claimed that you had already purchased the machine, bro. I showed that earlier in this very broadcast. So I don't know what this is. Cope, Jer. It's cope. You're a liar.
And we were going to buy a K-cup machine. There's basically only one manufacturer, maybe two, and they both come out of China.
Is there
one,
to the guys
or
at
is Black
there
Rifle,
two?
Specifically about buying one of their old K-cup machines. I talked to other people I won't name about what they did for K-cup production. And the fact of the matter is, the machine itself, the cost, was only a small part of it. Turns out once we got further down the process, you have to pay somebody to come from the machine's manufacturer.
No, but then wouldn't you, but wouldn't you have already ordered the machine and had it come and then discover these problems? You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, if the overall goal, right, is to be a coffee company that can compete with the big boys, then you actually do have to own your own machines. Like he said, you have to make that investment in. And at that point, like once you have the vertical integration, it's a lot easier, as he said, to manage costs and stuff like this. But the vision of Coffee Brand Coffee that he's been selling for years is not what he's telling us here today. It's straight up lies. It's borderline fraud, pure and simple.
And then if it breaks, you have to know how to fix it. And we just decided we don't really have the volume to justify spending $200,000 like buying the machine and then only running K-cups for us. So then I went to my partners and I said, hey, why don't we sell?
Okay, but he said that he raised money for it. He goes, we did. Mm-hmm. That's the part everyone's mad about. Like,
so you pocketed the money.
You pocketed the money, is what he said there.
K-cup services,
I know. And then back in 2022, you said it was the cost of a Subaru, and now it's $200,000. Okay.
Coffee company could never do, by the way. And so that's something we've been exploring.
Bring it back. What did he say? But in the meantime,
by the way,
it's impossible for what?
To other people. Again, all things that a dropship coffee company could never do, by the way.
But they could.
What are they talking about?
It's ridiculous.
What can't they do? Like what's his counter?
We'll bring it back another 10 seconds.
Yeah,
what are the things that you can't
fix
do?
It and so you have to pay somebody to come from the machine's manufacturer, train your team, and then if it breaks, you have to know how to fix it. And
you're not doing any of that.
We just decided we don't really have the volume to justify spending $200,000 like buying the machine and then only running K-cups for us. So then I went to my partners and I said, hey, why don't we sell K-cup services, to other people? Again, all things that a dropship coffee company could never do.
But whoa, hold on. But you didn't own the K-cup machine.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? Like, yeah, if you owned the K-cup machine and you owned your own roaster facility, and then you were going to sell K-Cup services to other people, then yes, you wouldn't be dropship. But you don't own the machines. Hence, you are dropship. Like, yeah, if and buts were candies and nuts, like, you know what I mean? What the fuck are we talking about?
By the way. And so that's something we've been exploring. But in the meantime, it just didn't make financial sense after we got all the extra costs after the machine. So it was the machine, then like some food grade air compressor machine, and then training. Then if it breaks, who knows how you fix it.
So you raised money without any plan.
We're still strongly considering.
But this is just the cost of doing business. You didn't do any research into this equipment. By the way, he claimed that he had already put the 80 grand on his credit card.
Yeah.
You know?
But like, yeah, exactly.
Who will fix the roasting machine? Well, you hire a repair. Like, you know what I mean?
Guy? Like I guess.
Oh,
adding the K-Cup machine to our arsenal and then selling that service to other people, other YouTubers, for example, to put their coffee in K-Cups, because that costs a few bucks every time you do it. But that was it. And in exchange for that shipping label, these people called and harassed a nice family-run business.
So what they did was they contacted somebody over the phone and asked a few questions. Hey, are you doing business with Mr. Hambly? Are you the one fulfilling this stuff? Do you think they started screaming at them? I doubt it.
They called me the next day. They're like, what's going on? These are the same people that are standing on the I am against life ruination. I'm against all.
Like, how is that life ruination?
But he's for life ruination. Yeah. He said as much. He said that he will ruin our lives. Like, he verbatim said that. Then when he starts ruining his own life, then it's our fault. Like, whose fault is it? And who are you talking about, by the way? Who are you talking about? You have to be specific, because you're painting with such a broad brush. Oh, Yellow Flash is in favor of life, and Luther's in favor of it. Kino's you can't say have this collective guilt for every single person who criticizes you. That's Looney Tunes, Jeremy. That's the shit that DSP does. Like, it's not reality, bro.
So no one's able to criticize you because through all the channels.
By the way, when you're accusing other people of life ruination, isn't that life ruination when it's not true?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We got Lady
Snowblood for 25 subs!
Let's go! Big support.
This stuff.
Ultimately,
they
what
aren't.
this boils down to, somebody said this in chat earlier.
Thanks, Lady Snowblood.
It's like when an atheist uses the Bible to try and compel a Christian to do something when they hold nothing but contempt for the ignorant backward beliefs, right?
Dude. Exactly.
It's the same shit where it's like, well, you have a commitment to free speech and not ruining people's lives. Well, I don't, but if I cast this spell on you, maybe you'll submit to me. Like, you.
No, I actually don't care about anything he's saying right now. Like in terms of like harassment and going on, shut the fuck up.
He did, bro. He did so many dirty things to so many people over the years. And when it really comes down to it and he really tries to push this narrative forward, I have stuff already prepared of Jeremy brigading other creators, rallying his audience to go and fuck with other people and leave comments and do this and do that. Like when Jared tries all these harassment tactics, he used the exact same tactics that he's condemning for years and years and profited off of it for millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. But now that it happens to him, suddenly it's a big problem and he's the victim and woe is him. He's so persecuted. But also he's unbothered and above it all. Fuck him.
They are, but they aren't. They're happy to run with defamatory statements like some of these idiot YouTubers.
Like what?
Because it gets them clicks.
Which YouTuber
and that's okay.
and who is
good for you? Now at some point,
defamatory?
The issue is they know it's not worth it for me. Like when you're a failed race car truck driver or your YouTube channel's basically dead, you know it's not worth it for me to file some sort of lawsuit.
Dead, and that's why it's not worth it. Your channel is dead. You don't have any money coming in to afford these crazy legal ventures, man. This shit is going to cost tens of thousands of dollars. And there's going to be so much black PR And then everybody on LawTube's going to be covering this all the time. And a lot of those people want to be on friendly terms with people like Friday Night Tights. Like, it's such a bad idea. And then it's just going to be, it's going to go mainstream. And then you're going to have to really answer the allegations against you.
Sue for defamation. But at some point it's going to become worth it because I have all this stuff lined up, right? I can
What do you have?
I can tie direct lines.
No, you can't.
From these statements from certain commentators to real world harassment.
No, you
to
can't.
Their fake reviews on Amazon.
So hold on. So Luther Morgan points out that it's drop shipped. Then a bunch of other people that he didn't direct leave a bad review on Amazon. He's not responsible for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we're not allowed to criticize anyone.
Making fun of you for pooping your pants, and then somebody like bothers you, they call you on the phone and call you well, we're not responsible for that, bro.
Just like he's not responsible for anyone he criticizes being harassed because of what he said. Listen, we've got thousands of people who watch us. Thousands.
That Yellow Flash or Camelot or Luther or us actually directed people to act like that, which we never did. So, I have this schizo push pin chart that he's got.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't amount to shit, bro.
Like, this would not go well for them. It's just not worth it. It's better to just say
on the
positive.
On the coffee shit, even in a Canadian court, he would lose.
Yeah.
I fully believe that with all my heart.
Yeah. No, it's not even fully believe it.
On the coffee stuff, the truth is 100% with us. His coffee is drop shipped. 100%.
Literally.
100%. Based on what he just explained in this video, it is my sincere belief, and the sincere belief of anybody with a brain, that it's drop shipped.
And I think
you're not roasting it yourself, if you're not packaging it yourself, if you're not fulfilling it yourself, if you're not picking the beef yourself, then it's drop shipped.
And by the way, him saying that he needs money or else he'll be to buy the K-Cup machine, then raising money for it, and then saying he bought it and then not buying it, I could say he's a fucking scam artist. Because that's, to me, is a scam. If Ashton and I said we need to do something real quick, we have to buy something, and raise money off of you guys, that's fraud.
Of having to be intimidated by pieces of shit like this.
Yeah, same.
Who try and flex that they have money that they don't even have to silence people. It's one thing if he really had it. If he really was this kingpin and it's and he has it to silence and he's filing all the time and shit but he doesn't. It's all bullshit. And
even if he had the money, he wouldn't do it, bro. Even if he had the money, he wouldn't do it because he knows he's going to lose. And then there's fucking discovery and shit. He fucking felted.
These people were never my customers in the first place. So to summarize,
why are you so mad?
We're not drop ship coffee. We never were. In fact, we did drop ship coffee for other people, which you couldn't do if you were a drop shipper. Okay.
You could though. You could absolutely people do it all the time. All the time. So some Chinese will buy from drop ship and then drop ship it to another Chinese who then sends it to some Indian guy who then sends it to somebody in America. What are we talking about? Mm-hmm. It's impossible to drop ship twice. No, it's not.
I have partners that make my bags. I have partners that make my K-Cups. I have partners that make my coffee, just like any normal business would run. You think an electrician makes all the wire he uses by himself? No, of course not.
That's not what anybody's claiming.
Don't compare yourself to an electrician.
This is an insane straw man, an insane gaslight.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. That metaphor makes no sense. This would be like if the electrician hired another electrician to come fix the shit in the house.
An electrician claiming that he hand makes the wires so he can vouch for its reliability.
There you go, exactly.
That's what it would be like.
Yeah. No, but this is what he's doing is if an electrician hired another electrician to come in and fix the thing. By the way,
being an electrician is a pure service business. Whereas, yeah, exactly, as Aurelius says, you're a manufacturer of a commodity. These are two completely different things, man. And when you stack up the claims that you made in the past about this business that we just played versus this video we're watching right now, it doesn't make sense. And everybody can see you're a fucking liar. And you won't address any of these claims at all.
Right? This business continues to grow, and I think that bothers people.
Okay, buddy. Whatever gets you to sleep at night.
Whatever he has to see. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever gets you seriously, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Like, I want...
Yeah, it's a sandwich shop, right? It's like a sandwich shop buying subs to sell at their shop and bragging about it being freshly made. Exactly, Kiba.
I want better for them. I want them to exist.
It's just, it's so disingenuous, man.
Trying to ruin our fucking lives. Contact Eddie. Get our YouTube. I wish they could exist. Fuck you. Yeah, we exist.
He's totally okay with it. He said we could do it to anybody else, just not him. That's how principled he is, by the way.
Yeah.
He actually said that.
Yeah.
We roast our coffee with a partner. We send it to get put into K-Cups because owning our own K-Cup machine was cost prohibitive at the time. Now, once we're into Walmart, then we're going to do it. Then it'll be easy. We'll have the money and the volume. It's really a volume thing. And we run our coffee business just like any other coffee business you see on the shelves for the most part.
Yeah, I'm
for
sure
the most part.
Folgers, Nescafe.
They definitely don't. They don't roast their own shit.
No. They hire a bunch of different companies to make their Yeah. That's how they do it.
You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing there. These people are so stupid and so angry.
Sure.
He's the one that's mad.
Like, we're angry
Maybe
that
real,
you're
like,
retarded. That's it.
I don't know. Like, Luther is very, very calm and very logical. And so is Misty. And these are the people that are talking about the coffee company. We really just report on their finding. In truth. Okay? So, all these people are mad. No, they're not. Like, and if they are, like, think about it. It's not because they're jealous, that's cope, bro.
That they are either really stupid, which is very likely, or they are really dishonest. Some of these people are not stupid, and they purposely say things they know aren't true because it's salacious and it gets them clicks and they get to monetize the hate against me. That's okay, but everybody knows that you're a hypocrite.
No,
they don't.
99.999% of people are on our side.
Yeah, they're siding with the detractors. You're in the minority, Jeremy.
You're like you and 10 guys. Like,
everybody knows that you're a loser. And when you do a long 2-hour stream reaction to this video, there's going to be a lot of people in your audience that see that too.
No, Jeremy. No, buddy. You did a half hour meltdown session, and your own audience sees how pathetic this is. They do. Even if they buy your narrative that these are just evil, wicked trolls, they know better. They know that you're not supposed to feed trolls for a half hour straight. But they're not just wicked, evil trolls. These people have the facts. Luther and Misty have the facts, Jeremy. And you can try and deflect it to Camelot all you want, but he really has nothing to do with this at all,
So I'm looking forward to these people reacting to this video because, again, I have nothing to hide. My business runs just like any other business.
Then why did you never show the factory?
I don't know if these people are like...
Because it's drop shipped, and he knows it's drop shipped.
Candace Owens...
Or he doesn't know it's drop shipped, and he thinks drop shipped is a different definition or something.
That's the only argument he can make. And this is now like the argument that would happen in court is what is the definition of drop ship? Yeah. But I feel like any reasonable person is going to conclude that this product is drop shipped just based off his own statements in this video. And if we can't even trust his word on the things that he's saying about this, like, I don't know.
But they're living in this alternate quartering universe where
No, that's you.
my business is failing, which it isn't, having record month after record month.
Prove
my
it.
YouTube channel is dying.
It is.
You're making barely any money, and you have to buy ads for all your videos, so you're making no money.
Just go to Germinal Decline, and you guys can see he's down 90% from his all-time
channel.
He's down massively this year alone.
You shut down his game channel. Well, didn't shut it down, but like doesn't post there anymore, except for fucking shorts, all that stuff.
The dead of summer and probably the slowest time in politics that we've seen in a long time.
The fuck are you talking about?
There's a lot going on in politics.
What is he talking about?
Like everything that is levied has a perfectly reasonable explanation.
Excuse
but in the quartering extended universe, truth does not live.
No, Jer.
They'll call this
You're the
crash
liar.
out.
It is.
What would you call this?
When you have to say they're going to call this a crash out, you're crashing out.
Yeah.
When you're preemptively coping about crashing out, you're crashing out. No?
Like,
it's not. I'm monetizing them. They're tuning into this, hoping to get another gotcha. There just isn't.
Well, we did.
You explained.
No, you explained the whole process of how it's drop shipped, of how none of it's vertically integrated. It's all horizontally integrated. It, when combined with the other clips that we have that we showed at the beginning, it paints an obvious picture of fraud, that you lied to everybody. And you even, like, it's just not even up for debate. It's just objective fact that you misrepresented this business. 100%.
They wish there was something there, but there's nothing there. And
if you say it enough, it'll make it true. Hey, son.
Is that this will do nothing to dispel the defamatory statements.
Right. So why are you doing it? So you're admitting that this does nothing to help your position, but you're doing it anyway. Cuckoo.
Yeah, great. Makes sense.
Nothing to curb these morons harassing employees at a coffee roastery. It will do nothing to stop these people from harassing people at my packaging facility that I use, because they're not good people. They want you to think that they are operating on
just as
like
a blanket
statement,
statement, by the way, there's not a single good person who criticizes Jeremy with that statement, right? There's not any person that's misled or thinks they're doing the right thing, but they're actually not. Everybody is disingenuous, filled with hatred and a burning jealousy and resentment of Jeremy's success. This sounds verbatim like what Darkside Phil says. It's delusional when he says it, and it's delusional when you say it, bro. Okay?
And that they're really going to get somebody who's been getting over on you. There isn't a single one of my customers that thinks I have an entire roasting facility sitting in my garage.
Okay, nobody thought it was in your garage. They thought it was in a factory. Because you showed us a factory with guys in coffee brand coffee shirts, and you did a tour of it, presenting it as your facility. Nobody thought it was in your garage. You weren't humble and modest enough to claim it was in a garage. You told a big lie. You know, what are we doing here?
Bro, does he have like dementia? He must have dementia, right?
You're caping for people that don't exist and have never existed. It's one of the weirdest, most pathetic, sad. Like, you want to go at my political opinions, you want to go at things
you don't have any.
So
he admits to flip-flopping.
No. Hang on.
Yeah.
When people went after your political opinions like the leftists, what do? Flag you, destroy you, you're under attack, go after your business.
Yeah.
They did. So you were fine with them doing that? Like, shut the fuck up.
Here's my thing. I don't go after Jeremy's political opinions because he doesn't have any political opinions.
He doesn't have an opinion in the world.
He says whatever he thinks will get him the most money in any given moment. And then the very next day, he would say the opposite if he thought it would give him more money. He doesn't have any political convictions.
He says that in the same show. Within the same segment, he'll flip by the end. They'll be like, oh, actually, never mind.
Go after things that, like, you know, I'm wrong about.
Yeah. And you know what? We will go after things that you're wrong about, but then if someone
to argue with him on the level of politics or on the level of his opinions of this, that gives him a dignity he doesn't deserve, because he's just a lying, grifting pig and should be called as such. He's not an actual political activist. He has no true opinions of his own. He's just a grifter.
That's all reasonable, fair game stuff. But the idea that, like, these people are having any real effect on our business.
Well, you just said
So wait a minute. So hold on. So wait, you can sue people for damages, yeah? But they have no effect on your business. That doesn't add up, does it?
Right.
It's hilarious. They really, 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 really want it to be. When you guys do this stuff, my partners laugh at you. These same people, by the way, you know, oh, life ruination's bad. Somebody got deplatformed. That's bad. They tried to get me deplatformed for Rumble. I have all the emails, of course.
Okay, wait, but Jeremy, like,
these same
brother,
people going after sponsors of that. I have their emails.
Jeremy. Did I email Rumble?
No.
Did Andy email Rumble?
Nope.
Did Camelot email Rumble? Did Yellow Flash email Rumble? Did Luther email Rumble? No. None of us emailed Rumble. Other people may have emailed Rumble, but we're not collectively guilty for that, bro. That's crazy talk, Jeremy. You are fucking insane, bro. That's delusional.
Sponsors. They went after every single one of my sponsors, and I did lose.
You went after our YouTube. Fuck you.
Wait. So now, he lost sponsors now? But wait, I thought they had no effect on him. I thought they all laughed.
Yeah.
Wait, but
he
now
opened
he
Pandora's
lost sponsors.
box. He opened up
But by the way,
Pandora's
he
box
had
himself.
no sponsors. The only sponsors he has are Rumble affiliate sponsors.
Yeah, it's
like,
fucking bull.
I haven't seen him do an ad read for anything other than Rumble Studio in a long time.
Lose a couple. I've replaced them since, but I did lose some.
Okay.
All because of these same people.
Well, okay, but by the way, besides that point, yeah, I don't like. You went after our real life shit. You pissed untold thousands of people from different sectors of the internet, and you're shocked someone called your sponsors. Get felted. If we did that, people would have fucked with us too.
I know. Well,
right?
I guarantee you, by the way, if we had sponsors, Jer would have been the first one on the phone with our sponsors.
He called Eddie.
Because
he
he
Eddie,
called
our boss.
Eddie to try and get us pulled off of this website and said he would take everything from us and he wouldn't rest for the rest of his life. That's what he was saying.
Who have spent the last 4 months building up this quartering extended universe where they're the righteous ones are actually the villains in this story.
Jeremy, there are no heroes and villains. Like, to try and say, oh no, this is black and white and everybody.
He's a villain.
Well, he is. He obviously, but it's just like he tries to make this like it's a comic book or like it's Star Wars or something.
Yeah, I can see
these people are clearly villainous and evil. No, Jeremy, you gotta stop, bro. That's cringe. It really is.
People, they're very, very empty inside. And
how can you say that?
It's really depressing.
What?
That's projection on his
every
part.
Single one of us?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really want better for them. And
I'm good. Don't worry, bud. Don't worry about me.
Yeah,
Everything's good on this.
We're fine. You know what we're doing
very...
in an hour or two? We're going on vacation. Something you can't afford to do.
Yeah.
So we're fine. Actually, we're good.
I'm gonna be.
We're happy.
Making my game, getting the gym. Oh.
You know, when they react to this video and pretend that there's another kind of gotcha or something like that.
They're just
mad. They're mad at the world.
He's the one that's mad.
That, I don't know, things didn't work out for them the way they wanted. And I get that. But what I don't get is harassing.
I'll be honest, like,
people that I do business with going after my sponsors.
Has worked out great for us.
You know,
like, you know,
losing sponsors, that's an actionable item. Defamation. They were emailing my sponsor saying that I was doing drunk ad reads.
You were.
Like, to a reasonable person, your ad reads are done by an intoxicated individual. Now, maybe you weren't intoxicated and we're like, this is a perfect ad read. We don't need our money back. We're going to keep supporting. He's obviously not drunk. They would have kept supporting you.
Exactly.
But then they looked at it and were like, maybe he was drunk. Pull the funding. Then you shouldn't have got paid for that anyway, because it was a terrible ad read.
For them, right? Obviously, I wasn't. And
Obviously.
my sponsors knew that. Not all of them. Some of them just couldn't deal with the constant.
Oh, there it is. He couldn't even keep his lie up for more than 5 seconds within the same sentence. And my advertisers knew that it was bullshit. I mean, well, some of them didn't, because I have to say there's actionable damages. So actually, but you guys didn't affect me in any way, except when you did actually hurt my business to the tune of thousands of dollars. But I'm the winner. I'm the victim. I'm like, pick a lane, bitch.
Barrage of harassment. These are real financial hits that are tied to the defamatory statements. You see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going with this? My goal with Coffee Brand Coffee was to build something that is apolitical, that is a really good product.
You failed.
I've done that.
You failed.
Do I think I'll ever be Black Rifle? No, of course not. But do I think I can grow it into a multi-million-dollar business? Yes, I do.
Is it not
There's
already
new people
a
every day who buy my coffee that
business?
have never seen one of my YouTube videos, and that really burns these people up.
No, there's not.
That's okay.
His coffee's going nowhere.
I just keep
buddy.
working. And if you take anything away from this, is that you should do the same. If you,
yeah, I am. Ash is.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
else is.
don't worry about people who are trying to drag you down. Don't worry about the crabs in a bucket.
Buddy,
because
you are very worried about it. You just did a 30-minute video seething about it. You are worried.
Have no power. They might get a little win here or there. Sure, they cost me a couple $1,000s on sponsors. I'll replace them, but their lives will still suck. Sure, they can spam negative reviews, but Amazon reviews them. There's nothing here.
Oh man,
there's just nothing. There's nothing to disclose. These people are pathetic losers who lie to you for money.
Looping, the projection.
It's a total and complete blowout. Anybody who's talked shit about my coffee company is a moron.
I'll blow now.
What?
If you don't like it, that's cool. Don't buy it. If you buy it and you don't like it, that's cool. Leave a bad review.
By the way, his knee was hurt 4 days ago. Operation.
I know.
No pain.
What happened here?
Yeah, in chat. I saw you in chat. Yeah, no pain, nothing. Oh, you were a liar about that too. Oh, okay.
But at least try it if you're a coffee drinker.
You don't drink coffee.
All right. Listen, I got to take a piss.
Are you going to wrap up? I'm dead, dude. I'm fine.
You don't want to do any of Afro Game, dude?
No, we want to stay up for a day where I'm fucking energized. That's an hour long.
All right.
I want to have fun with that one.
Guys,
I want to have fun with that one.
Listen, we'll be back on Monday, the 27th of July, back to our regularly scheduled programming. We'll be there for the whole month of August as well. So we'll see you guys in a week or so.
Thank you for being here. We'll see you in about a week and a half. Love you all.